Native Tongue also in gate 8. Settle and away they go. Airways Law dropped out to the back of the field. Gainsford and Crimson King amongst the back rank. The first 200 metres sees Reunion ridden at the right-hand side. Imperial Ruby in the yellow silks. Tristle's in third. So Reunion's made up the mind and they've committed. Gone on by 2 from Imperial Ruby, and this will be a true run race. Good to see the tempo is genuine. Reunion from Imperial Ruby, 3 lengths Tristful. Never Ending Rain is 4th, 6 lengths off. Warrior scraping paint on the inside. Lime green sleeves and cap. On the outside is Fire Alley, Gainsford mid-division. Mount Anderson red and white silks as they go past the 1,000. Native Tongue switched off, 11-12 off the tempo. Gentleman's Wager on the outside, Chalima. Airways Law second to last, and that leaves Crimson King wagging the tail. 15 lengths off this leader. 700 metres to go, and there's no looking back for Reunion. Going to win this gun to tape if he goes all the way. Imperial Ruby second, 4 lengths Tristful. Never Ending Rain. Warrior towards the inside, Fire Alley, Gainsford. Mount Anderson still 10 to go. Reunion now being asked to quicken up as they come to the 400 metre marker. Imperial Ruby, yes, Warrior and Mount Anderson making their runs. On the outside, Gainsford, Native Tongue and Chalima wide open. Airways Law trying to close in. Warrior runs on. Airways Law, Gainsford, Gentleman's Wager nowhere to go, but Mount Anderson now picks it up. Mount Anderson, Airways Law, a big runner on the inside. Airways Law, his date with destiny today. He beat Mount Anderson, Gentleman's Wager and Warrior. Today's the big payday. He puts up his hand and he makes a real go. Look at Airways Law starting to thread his way through. Warrior moved up. Mount Anderson runs out for a few strides, and 4 off the left-hand side, Airways Law still running around a bit. Him and Mount Anderson get into a toe-to-toe, head-to-head bobbing duel. Airways Law, number 14 on the program, the son of Legislate.
A brilliant win from Airways Law in the Hollywoodbets Dolphins Cup trial. He's not supplemented, he's not in the Hollywoodbets Durban July just yet, but now there's a bit of thinking to do. Before we get into the interview, and it's going to be a quick interview as well, because we need to get over to SABC. Joining me here is Mayesh Chetty, the chairperson of Gold Circles Racing Club and also director of Gold Circle. Mayesh been a good friend of mine for a long time, and also some Hollywoodbets Dolphins players, as well as the CEO, Heinrich Stradum. Also down here is Pranell and Sobrian, and also Kaya Zondo, 2 guys who have some national colours, which is obviously great to have them here. The winning groom is none other than Lowando Tom. Lowando, you've got a lovely horse here. Another win here at Hollywoodbets Greyville. He's gone from just looking like an average horse to being a top horse. He's now won a group race. Very well done, Lowando. And Heinrich Stradum here to hand over the prize. Of course, that comes courtesy of Hollywoodbets Dolphins, Hollywoodbets, and also Gold Circle. Gareth Wright, winning jockey, who of course rides so much for Platinum Racing here in KZN. Here's Heinrich Stradum. And Gareth, come have a word. We've got to get a move on. Right, first thing, tough draw. You need a pace. You got the pace, but that was absolutely brilliant.
Yes, you know, I've always rated him a bit. You know, after every run, I've said to Byron, this horse has just stepped it up, and you know, he had any excuses, and he's just been doing so well, run after run. And credit to the team, they've after every run he's just improved, and they've had him in good space. So it was a good pace, which we wanted. He just had to put it together, like you said. I had Keegan in front of me, and he was having a patient ride, and I said, if I press him and he quickens like he does, we should have a shot, and he did exactly that. So I think he's still going to improve after this in the long run. But well done to the team, Byron, his whole team here. Well done to Mrs. Plattner and Andre Null. I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
He's not entered for the Hollywoodbets Durban July yet, but if you had a say, which way would you push Platinum Racing to go?
You know what, he's going to stay out and out. I'll leave it up to them. We see how it pulls up, but you know what, he probably will maybe get in, but yeah, I'll leave it up to them.
Did you always know you were going to catch Keegan?
Listen, yes, I was always going well. I actually was pretty confident, because if I had a draw, I was going to say it's a good thing today. Personally, I never said it out loud, but he's a horse that's given me quite a nice feel, and I'm just grateful to find a horse like him.
Well, he's better than just a nice horse, Gareth. Very well done. You can claim your prize here from Mayesh Chetty and Heinrich Stradum. Thanks very much to Mayesh, director of Gold Circle, and also Heinrich Stradum, who is the Hollywoodbets Dolphins CEO. You like your cricket? You're known to play a bit of action cricket?
Oh, I did until I broke my ankle, but yeah.
Well, you're back again. Well done to Gareth Wright, the winning jockey. Let's get Byron Foster in here. Of course, he runs the show for Platinum Racing for Andre Null here. I know that Dees and I have spoken, but the way this horse is improving, I mean, like I said to Dees, 6 weeks ago, you told me, well, Airways Law could win a Group 3. I would have said who, but now I know exactly who he is.
Yeah, like I say, at home he's so laid back, and Alistair, he just doesn't show us this sort of turn of foot at home. He just gets past the maiden, and like I say, Gareth said this week he just feels a little bit better under him. So I took that as good advice, and like I said, we freshened him up since his last run, and we threw him in the deep end, and he's managed to swim today. So it's a good sign.
Well, I've asked you all the questions that we needed to ask, so all that's left for you to do is to take the prize. Sadly, no Sabine Plattner here, but I'm sure that her prize will get to her. Byron, very well done to you and to Andre.
Thanks, Alistair. Thank you.
Well done to Mrs. Plattner as well. Thanks very much to Heinrich. Thanks very much to Mayesh Chetty. That's the running of the Hollywoodbets Dolphins Cup Trial, won in incredible circumstances and style by Airways Law.